Sarah was a young girl living with her mother after her father died in a tragic accident. Her mother decided to sell their old house and move to a new home in a quiet area, hoping to start anew and forget their sorrows. From the first day they arrived at the new house, Sarah noticed a black cat always sitting on the doorstep. The cat watched them with gleaming eyes, as if it knew them from before. Sarah tried to pet the cat, but it disappeared every time she got close. One night, Sarah woke up to a scratching sound coming from outside her room. At first, she thought it was just a dream, but when she opened her eyes, she saw a shadow moving in the dark. She shivered and pulled the blanket over her head. In the morning, she told her mother about what happened, but her mother thought it was just a figment of her imagination. The following nights were even more terrifying. Sarah started to feel something sitting at the edge of her bed and felt a cold touch on her cheek. She heard footsteps moving in the hallway, but when she went to check, she found nothing except the black cat sitting there, silently watching her. The situation worsened when her mother also started seeing the same cat in strange places inside the house. Every time she tried to get it out, the cat would inexplicably return. Her mother began to sense that something unusual was happening, and that the house held a dreadful secret. One night, Sarah heard whispers coming from the walls of the house. She slowly approached the wall and put her ear against it. The whispers were calling her name, urging her to go to the basement. With fear, she called her mother, and they went to the basement together. When they arrived, they found an old wooden box tightly closed. Her mother decided to open the box, and when she did, she found inside it old photos of an unknown family. The photos showed a man who looked eerily similar to Sarah's father, with a black cat identical to the one guarding the house. Her mother began to feel afraid and searched for the history of the house. She discovered that the house once belonged to a family who suffered a tragic incident where the father was killed under mysterious circumstances, and he had a black cat. Since then, people who moved into the house began seeing this cat, as if it was a spiritual guardian of the house, warning the new inhabitants of impending danger. Sarah and her mother realized that the cat was trying to protect the house from an evil spirit that resided in it. They decided to leave the house immediately, leaving behind the cat that continued to sit on the doorstep, watching them as they departed.